Ocean City Yu-Gi-Oh!
What's up, everyone, from Ocean City Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm here with Andre, who won our November 2024 Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament. Andre, tell us what you were playing tonight.
Alright, so playing probably my favorite deck of all time, Ritual Beast. I was super excited when the support got announced, and I've just been playing it nonstop since it came out.
Okay, awesome. Well, let's check it out.
Alright.
This is Andre's first win here over at Johnny's.
So super excited about that. Right, so start off with the main engine. We have 3 Elder, 3 Canahawk, 3 Pengu, 3 Lara. I feel like this is kind of just mandatory in every list. I mean, Canahawk, Pengu, of course, are your 1-card starters. Lara is one of the most insane extenders I have ever played in a deck. And Elder, it's just the classic. Elder Canahawk, one of the most famous combos of all time. Following that, we have 3 Inheritance. I feel like this deck can brick a little bit, and I've always found that Inheritance kind of helps with alleviating some of those issues. For our one-ofs, we have Paddlefin. I love just having it as an extra name, and sometimes going second, you just need the extra board breaking power. The 1 Winda, it's a combo piece. Card's actually pretty good. It came up earlier today. I had somebody try to play through my board. I just summoned a Winda, and they couldn't play through my extra deck monsters. When, again, another combo piece, also oddly a pretty good extender. In my round 3, I had someone called by my SBTL, and I just had the Wen, normaled it, and proceeded to combo. The 1 Old Lara, you gotta play it. You need the extra name. Sometimes the summon effect comes up, but essentially you need the name. 1 Apelio, again, another name, but the attack boost effect comes up a lot. Makes it a lot easier to both clear boards and OTK. I was playing into a Memento board round 3, and the Apelio attack boost is pretty much the only reason why I was able to clear the combined creation. We have the 1 Steeds. I choose to run 1 instead of 2, simply because I don't think you need to if you go full combo. I mean, the board is already scary enough as is, and I feel like Steeds is kind of just the cherry on top. 1 Bonds. I really like this card. I think it helps you get out of a lot of awkward situations, and it really does just create a lot of unique board states in what you can do by clearing monsters, dodging imperms. It's honestly quite worth if you haven't tried it. In addition to that, we have 3 E-Telly. I think it's just essential. I know way back when, before the new support, people were kind of back and forth on whether this card was good or not. Right now, I think it's insane. Probably the best extender you can have that's not Lara. We have at 1/1/1 the Nemesis package. For the local level, I love maining Protoss because I can walk into the room, I know what everyone's playing, and I mean, Protoss Cold Dark against half the matchups in the room is just an auto win 90% of the time.
I heard that gave Jonah a tough time.
Yeah, I
overheard that in the final round. You guys will see that.
So I haven't played a lot against Memento. I thought a lot more of the monsters were dark than they were. But I think without being able to get into the Chimera stuff, it was giving a lot harder time breaking my board. Next we have our non-engine. 3 Shifter, of course, best card in the game.
God card right there.
3 Ash, and 3 Imperm. Sometimes I feel like I would like more non-engine, but honestly, your engine is strong enough most of the time that you can just play through most boards. And especially when you draw Shifter, I mean, what's your opponent doing?
Definitely feels good.
Next we have our Hand Trap Hate package. 1 Called By, 1 Triple Tack, and 3 Book of Eclipse. I know a lot of lists are playing the Eclipse. Personally, I would always recommend it. It's absolutely insane into nib. It's a crazy board breaker. And I think this card actually just does everything in every situation.
I saw in the final round you're able to play through a 4 monster Book of Eclipse.
Yeah, so I had set up my full board, got eclipsed, and pretty much because of that Protos, he wasn't able to clear all 4 monsters, so I just drew back up to 5 at the start of the next turn.
Oh, dang. The Protos come in clutch.
It's such a good card. So happy that Konami brought it back to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Hoping. In the extra, we have 2 Cannahawk. I cut it down from 3 to make room for a little more non-engine. Honestly, I don't think you'll ever need more than 2 if you're playing your lines correctly. 2 Nochio Drago. I kind of like it too. I found myself in situations where I've needed both of them. Either one of them will get cleared, and I'll just need the second one for follow-up, or I'll be in some weird situation where I'll get like even late or something and have to make the second one. 2 Kim and Falcos. Again, you're usually using one of them as a combo piece and one of them as a banish off the rim Pengu. And that is because I'm only on 1 of the Railwatari. I think this is fine at 1. It's just super easy to recur. If you have Wen, if you have Laura, you can just summon it back, and it's so easy to get back. We have 1 Apelio, 1 Guy Apelio. Apelio is actually pretty good in random edge cases, and also it's just a big guy that you can go into, usually off of bonds during battle phase if you just need an extra body. Guy Apelio, it's just so good. I have a lot of games where I'll be going into turn 3 and can't quite kill my opponent, but making the Guy Apelio and just having a few extra cards in hand will absolutely shut them out of the game if they don't have insane follow-up. Again, we have our Colossus package here. Not much to say about it, you know. Banshee's kind of a crazy card. One of my friends was telling me when this card came out, like, it's crazy to search flag. And apparently with Protos, it just becomes so much better. Next we have Plan B. Not much to say about it. For our links, we have IP, SP, access code. It took me a while to be sold on the access code just because I was having an easy enough time OTKing otherwise. But it does make it a lot easier to clear boards and OTK. SP is SP. IP, I see a lot of people not playing it. I have a lot of random edge cases where I will IP into Railwatari just to have a extra attribute engraved for the Protos. And it's kind of saved me in a lot of cases where I'll just like need the extra attribute. In the side, we have probably the greatest card ever printed, Spooky Dogwood. Absolutely
Okay.
insane for this deck.
Did this ever come up?
Today it did not, because my one game that went to time ended in game 1. In my other games, I was able to close out before time. But, I mean, usually I'm seeing this card at least once a tournament. Next up we have our crossout package. Got the 1 Perulia. I only own 1, so I'm using it as a crossout target.
That's fair.
D-Barrier. A lot of people around here like to play D-Barrier, and I'm kind of just tired of dealing with it. I used to play Pearly, and this card has been the bane of my existence for several years now. So we just cross out to deal with that.
I've got the 3 cross out for it.
I think 3
Nice.
is kind of needed, mostly because I just have the extra side space. But sometimes you just can't deal with the D-Barrier, don't want to deal with the Perulia, and it just makes your life a lot easier.
That's fair.
Next we have the Going First Floodgates, 2 Die-Fi, 1 Anti-Spell. Anti-Spell has come up maybe twice. I I see a lot of stun matchups, and this will help out because, I mean, either they have the destruction in hand then, or they don't.
It's good against Runic.
It is
have some
actually
chain
insane.
to it.
Yeah. And then Di-Fi, I mean, Yubel is everywhere, man. It just makes the game absolutely free. Next up, we have the only board breaker I've ever needed. Just triple evenly. I think this plus shifter plus any amount of engine is enough to play through 90% of boards. And finally, the one and only OceanCityYuGiOh Cowboy.
Hey, there it is.
So either I will, get the famous burn effect, or if you're me and you goof sometimes. I had one game, I had 10 seconds left on the clock, accidentally made an attack, and I just hit my opponent for 3K, and it felt amazing.
Well, that was a great deck profile, Andre. Congratulations on winning. And until next time, everyone from Ocean City Yu-Gi-Oh!, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and peace out.
Yeah. I really gotta give it to my day ones. Do it for my friendos, my grind. I'm feeling a crescendo. Why not? Give it everything I got. My whole team saying this my shot. Yeah, we got a bond, call it 007. My bar Slurpee in the summer, call it 7-Eleven. I used to hesitate with my cross, had him slipping in heaven. The Reverend had to stop by just to check for possession. I don't need a reason, I just do it cause I'm blessed with it. Know your boy's dripping, got the sauce, yeah, I'm dressed in it. Even though there's talent on the team, I'm the best with it. Pressed with it, sticking out my chest with it, yeah. Whoa, whoa, that's crazy. Your friend's ghost, call them all Pat Swayze. Whoa, whoa, mind wavy, squad vibes like Jay-Z. Really?